Let's go ahead and get started. Now, I'm just playing on normal. It's nothing crazy, nothing like permadeath or some shit like that. I was very much robbed of my Atlas path in the very beginning, so I started a new one. I had some like a 48 inventory ship. I mean, I had everything I wanted to for the most part. And certain things didn't work in it, but I kept, was one of the troopers that kept going with No Man's Sky and just kept going and going and going and going. And then I stopped after I noticed that I was like, wow, I have like 100 fucking videos of No Man's Sky, and they're all like fucking 2-3 hours long. I've spent so much time in the intergalactic highway of No Man's Sky. So I mean, I'm not trying to make it my like side hustle all the time. Like trying to make sure that you can do this for the most part and still survive. Oh, this is tripping me out being on the bottom now. Let's get in the base. I want to make sure I don't fucking die. Last investment I made into these storage containers were fucking amazing. I can store all the rare elements, and like for a lower inventory person that doesn't have a ship, they can store shit. Now life became a little bit easier, and that's what you want in No Man's Sky. You want your life to become easier. That you're wasting hours on hours, and in my very beginning in like YouTube and streaming, like a lot of good viewers that I had ended up like giving me a lot of good advice, and I was able to push those points forward and really drive home what I was doing in No Man's Sky, which is great. Now let me check with everyone, see what they're up to. It's been a while, not that I don't like you guys, I just been on an extended vacation. Almost turned into a career reassignment, but I came back. See, I'd always come back. But let's see here. I totally forgot I can move this. This is kind of cool. The signal booster upgrade. Okay, well, what do we need to do to beat that signal booster upgrade? Let's get inside of here. Let's check it out. Oh, fuck. My whole point of existence right now of like trying to figure out the controls are not working. Okay, so I need a carbon sheet and iridium. That's actually really fucking easy to find. On this planet, though, I'm not going to do it with this. That will fuck me over. One thing I always found really interesting with No Man's Sky is you never ever see the person cast a shadow. At least I never maybe caught the shadow. So our automotive industries is very easy to figure out, and like we can get the iridium really quick right after, and build that carbon sheet. Those are hella easy to build. The iron, that's it. Wait, what are you telling me to build a space landing pad? Yeah, no problem, buddy. I'm getting on it right now. I really hope I have enough material to do this because I've always wanted one. It'd be so sweet. I don't think any of this shit is what I need. That doesn't seem like a landing pad. Though I thought it would be under structures. Makes sense, right? That seems structured. That would be hilarious if it was under like decoration. Like, why is it under here? That makes no sense to me. Let's see here. This is cool though. Do not know besides the garage door opener that. Oh, here we go. That doesn't seem right. This seems right. Wait, what's that last one? I don't know I have those yet. That should be easy. The quest for Viridian begins. You know our ship's behind us. Man, No Man's Sky is really interesting though. Because you do the same thing over and over and over again. And somehow shit happens. That landed a little sooner than I wanted to. I wanted to see the that. There we go. That is emerald. Do we have any iridium in the horizon? Fuck everything! Nah, seriously though. There should be some iridium down here. Or right there, whatever, same thing. Point is I have it. Oh, come on. Oh, nah, I can't just not leave you alone. Yeah, this is what I was hoping. I was like, I got sidetracked by the sunset point because I was like, this is gonna be a perfect picture opportunity. There we go. Saves the drive. I don't know if this is going to be enough iridium. It may not be. That's not good. One more picture opportunity. Perfect. Oh no. Thank goodness this planet's so fucking chill. Oh no, that's not what I thought it was. That was just a vein of titanium. I was like, or cryonite. Interesting. Nothing's changed. Damn, I could turn in a lot. Sweet, free cash. I don't think there's the log. Shit, okay, this.
No free slots in ship inventory. Product constructed.
Man, I got nothing. Yeah, these elements, you never know. Oh, that's cool. It tells you on the bottom. Oh, the chip. That's what it was. See, that's useful. Then you make 4 more, which is easy now.
Product constructed. Product constructed. Product constructed. Technology installed.
He sounds like he's growling all the time. Yes. Cool. Thanks, buddy. Oh, he wants 100 nanoclusters. But I just wanted to log on and do a little bit of No Man's Sky, and that's definitely what I got. Which is pretty cool. Just need to finish up this last portion of the mission. Alright, I'm missing a dynamic resonator.
Life support power low.
What do you mean I'm inside? I guess there's no other way except for up.
Technology recharge.
That son of a bitch. Giant Pokeball in the sky right over there.
Hello.
Hey, how are you? Welcome to the stream. If this is someone I don't already know, but this is me doing No Man's Sky. Pretty much right now I'm just gathering a dynamic resonator. I don't want to fucking build one. It takes a long time. It's unfortunate, but it's part of my habit. And I got bank. I got like 6 mil in the bank. Whatever these units are worth. But let me hit up my local vendor. Whoa, look at him. His fucking ears, bro. These are fucking gnarly. Alright, so let's go ahead and buy that dynamic resonator, and then I can head back to the base. Ooh, and they're actually... a little bit more than I want to spend. Yeah, let's go outside real fast. I know someone's probably selling them. I heard a ship pull up.
In doing good, I did lose my save where I was in the 3rd galaxy, but in slowly getting my stuff back again.
Oh, right on, man. Like, I heard that that was a notorious thing that came back. There's a curse from Mass Effect that they just do not give a fuck about the save files. And it's notorious for deleting the whole thing, which sucks. But if you can get it back, that's even better. I mean, I lost mine on 2 platforms. It was Xbox 360 and PlayStation, which made me very, very sad. I was so sad. No, I don't want to sell you shit. I want to buy your shit. Ah, fuck it. I guess this is just what it's worth. I don't give a shit anymore. Just give me your dynamic resonator, bro. Break yourself. Alright, let me go ahead and get chat queued up real quick. I never did it like when I got... So there we go. I was about to say, I was like, why are we not taking off? Did they add like an update where like the ship breaks down inside the dock? Cause that would be interesting. No Man's Sky, like ultra realistic mechanic mode. Shit breaks down. Oh, you fucking kidding me? No, that's not my battle, son. That is not my battle. I'm not fucking dealing with that shit. Surprisingly enough, these gunner glasses don't really work well with like freaking No Man's Sky, but that is because No Man's Sky's colors are kind of wickety whack. I'm not gonna lie. There's my space station. Wow, I think I am really far away from my base. This is gonna take a little bit of the stratosphere hopping. I'm gonna first get there a little bit faster. There we go, that's the speed I want to hit. So I found out today, I didn't know this until one of my friends, and it just made me like ring a bell since it's like, we're in space. That the new Guardians of the Galaxy was filmed in 8K. That's insane. Like, it's the first film ever, or anything really ever, to kind of come out in 8K. And it's a Marvel movie. Stan. Always breaking those barriers. And he's right here too. Well, you know, 1080pk, but you know. It's that 1K, son. Get that 1K. Still, I'm not satisfied with that time. I can get there faster. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah! What's going on? I see this dude, seriously, I love No Man's Sky. It is a great way to meet like new viewers and say what's going on to people. And I just love the game. I mean, throughout all the bullshit that Shaw Murray released upon us, and I say bullshit because it's like, I feel like he intended to have a really good game, and then Sony built it up to be this really, really cool thing, and he was like, I didn't promise that, but yeah, this isn't a Friday the 13th thing where I can just keep adding stuff and people are going to be like, hey, it's a Kickstarter project, they're going to be honest and true, you know, and have deadlines that are realistic. Because, I mean, seriously, what the fuck?
Speaking of 8K, there is a monitor I kind of want that's 8K 144HZ. It's pretty cool.
Dude, seriously? Like, how much does that run, if you don't mind me asking? I'm curious. I don't even know curiosity did kill the cat, but... Ah, people pouring in. No Man's Sky. Hoot, hoot. It's a No Man's Sky party. Alright, so, I'm just gonna chill in here real fast and gain my bearings. My life support system is about to go out. I have to get into the groove of everything again. It's, like, really difficult, honestly, sadly enough, to, now I can see, like, the chat and my eyesight. Like, I love the chat function. It's so cool.
I think it's like $8,000, maybe 9K.
Oh, dear gosh. Oh, and what's up, Viper? I just saw, like, your name, dude. Pretty cool, tag. But that's fucking actually really... I was thinking you were gonna say 10K, like, straight up, like... a full 10K, but, like... I mean, I guess you're paying, like, $1,000 per pixel, you know? $1 per pixel, you get it. But it's gotta look amazing. I mean, because, like, that's the human rendering cap. Like, we can't see anything more past that. That's what your eye deprivate like sees. Like, the only thing they could do is if they ever did go to like 16K, it would just be for bigger panoramic shots, kind of like what they do for 6K going to 4K cameras, where it just gives you a better cropping ratio, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of study on cameras lately. Been trying to like do like mobisodes and like other fun stuff like on YouTube, because I do have a YouTube channel that I started with like about 8 months ago or so. I was able to kind of like do that kind of stuff. It was really fun. I love that. I think I'm gonna need my vehicle. I don't have enough fucking storage in any of my fucking... Yeah. Fuck, I should have sold shit when I was at the space station. Could store it too. I have these lovely storage containers.
They are making a 4K 400HZ monitor, so that should be cool.
Yeah, and honestly, 4K is finally becoming more popular, and that's something that I'm looking into. I just built like a 4K ready like rig that actually is 8K ready too, but nothing's produced in 8K. It just happened to be one of those function features. But then you have to change the outputs. Like they change, you can't use HDMI that I'm figuring out, which is kind of interesting. It's a whole different output like format, which makes sense. You know, they're gonna have to evolve it in order to like really comprehend all this stuff. Like, no, yeah. Okay, I love this. This reminds me exactly what the fuck I'm doing for the most part. Like that was a really fun faction or little function that they like popped into, not faction. This isn't like a little regime of tasks. You know, the function where they gave us this, because before we would just like be memorized. There's really no way you can click onto a mission and hop by your way over there. It's like it's all about memory. Weapons program, return to the armory. I feel like I should be building. Oh right, yeah, I'm supposed to be building a fucking like little space pad. And I need iron in order to do that. In order to do iron, I need to be inside of here because I can utilize the extra room that's inside of the freaking inventory. Yeah, it's been a while since I played No Man's Sky, so all this is like pouring back to me like a fucking like river. Like, all right, so I believe I need a few of these. I don't have enough iron. Fine, let's go destroy some rocks really quick. Damn, yeah, I guess I did run out of iron. I don't need to make any room since I still have like the inventory slot. Easy peasy. Have you ever seen any of the I guess I've seen a lot of the Battlefront like videos in 4K, and it looks really good actually. Obviously, like when you have like the setup to run it in the most best clarity, it'll look even better. Really? You want to do this? We've been cool for like how long now on my fucking planet, and you really want to challenge me? You son of a bitch. Robots gone rogue.
I don't get why they are making monitors above 144 Hz because that's more than enough for me, like 200 Hz I guess I could see, but anything.
Yeah, and honestly, that's what majority of stuff is upscaling to right now. It's really not true 4K. It's not the raw awesomeness that we want. But at the same time, too, it's like streaming it. You have to wonder too, is like the latency lag that you get. Like, will people's internet connection or will their computer be able to handle that? To stream something directly like that, because I've been wanting to do that. Honestly, I thought it'd be a really cool market, but it's a really cool market if you do it something on like Twitch is great, but you have to add things in order for the video quality kind of to auto adjust direct through the source. From what I've been finding out, I'm sure there's probably some hotbar you can kind of go into it, because it kind of seems like the way Twitch is like designed is it's like almost like fucking a Google app, or just an Android OS where you can just kind of like really customize the shit out of it. And Google kind of gridlocks that. Alright, buddy. I can't give you anything? This is bothering me the hell out of me. Fine, fuck it. Fast pass. Yeah, this is like Disneyland Fast Pass, so. Goes directly to the space station, which I love. But I definitely agree with you with the 144. A lot of stuff that I honestly like record on my phone, which is technically qualified as 4K, but it's not really. It still looks good enough for me, honestly. It's good clarity. It's definitely way better than 1080p. I mean, the shit that I've seen. I grew up like barely understanding what the hell a VHS was, going to a Laserdisc as like a frisbee.
To try a 200 FPS or above monitor, but it probably something I wouldn't buy.
Wouldn't it be cool though if like the game developers were just like, hey, tell you what, you're probably not going to use this forever, right? Why don't we give you guys a payment program that you guys can just basically say, hey, let me go ahead and just like pay like $50, right? And I get to have the screen, and then I trade it back in, and then I continue to keep using that $50 towards something. Or something where it's like, they're going to recycle the parts. They're always going to recycle the parts. It's like fucking a planet. Like, you're just going to go fucking mine the minerals. Because the reality of it is, scientists have complained about this before. We're running out of fucking I'm getting so flabbergasted because it's fucking reality. We're running out of rare materials and running out of them fast. You know what I mean? It's an issue that we all like have to like realize that is going to be a big debacle as like we become like the old generation, which thank goodness isn't a long time. That's a long time from now. But let me go ahead and see if I can sell some shit to this little Doesn't it look like he's wearing like a Samsung VR helmet right now? He's like, well, why are you walking around like looking at reality through a virtual reality? It's like, well, I guess it protects you. But the hell, it looks like he's just like looking through a phone, and then that's just peering into his reality at the outside. It's like, hey guys, just want to say hi. Anyways, I'm probably gonna regret selling this, but whatever. It's worth money. It's in my inventory, and I need to get rid of it. Emerald, I can find you anywhere. Nano, find you anywhere. I could definitely find you anywhere. Why did I get... Oh yeah, I got that dynamic person here for something else. Zinc. I think that might about be it. I can last on the rest of this. This is not even really that big of a fucking deal right now. Alright, let's bounce. I have to remember that my ship isn't here. Well, it is, but I don't really want to be exactly in this area. That background looks like something you would see, like, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna point this out, like, in some kind of, like, Motley Crue, like, background. If they were, like, covering some, like, Pokemon theme song, they're like, hi, we're Motley Crue. We got the guy that sang that Pokemon song, that went to that one Kamikaze Con a long time ago. And, like, he sang his heart out, and that was his one-hit wonder. Yeah, we're back. And he's here to sing that same song. It's like he runs out and sings it, and then, everyone leaves right after. Yeah, I actually saw that. That was fucking hilarious. I couldn't believe that really happened. That guy was way too excited.
Come out with like 1000 FPS monitors that gonna be kinda dumb LOL unless I'm in the Air Force. I don't see a reason as to why INE.
Yeah. I could see that in that standpoint. Like, I mean, the future is grand for as far as where we're going to be going, and like refresh rates and all this other stuff. And as fiber optics become a big deal, and we have like good companies that are actually doing something with our like fucking way of life, like Google and like freaking. Well, I'd like to think that Google does good, but like not everything is perfect. But I'm just going to keep idolizing that one image that they are still somewhat whole and good. And then like you got like places like Elon Musk and his massive fucking companies. And I actually got to sit down while I was going to go see A Perfect Circle, which was amazing in LA. And I happened to sit next to this like really cool fucking chick, and like I was talking to her, and she just like fucking like gives me some food, and I'm like, all right, this is kind of cool, fucking free food, winning, right? And like freaking all of a sudden she's like, yeah, this is my husband, he works at SpaceX. I'm like, wait, what? Like freaking I started just chatting it up with him, and he's telling me like I work directly with Elon Musk and telling me all about Elon Musk and all these secret projects. And I'm just like, fucking shit, that is cool, bro. Like I want to be you right now. Like that would be so tight. Like you're building rockets by yourself and launching them for Elon and shit. Like the future grand. Like fucking A, man. Who would have thought growing up and then coming into the reality of like, I can build a rocket ship? Yeah.
I'm really
cool.
interested in SpaceX since I'm obsessed with space.
Dude, seriously, I've heard like literally they're going to be booking like I think the tickets are going to be to Mars is like about 200,000 if I remember correct, was like the quantity cap that they put on it. And then like after that, then you just look into the. I need to get rid of those like shields. That's what I ended up getting. I made the wrong thing. Fuck my life. But like freaking like yeah, like a lot of the first ones are going to be like government officials and like really top dollar people that are kind of going over there, obviously because they're buying seats to go over there. And from what I heard, it's going to be more of a better run once you actually physically I can just move it stack.
Low-key, I would buy a ticket to Mars, lol.
Same here, honestly. I would have no problem like freaking buying a ticket to Mars because it would be really badass. I mean, who wouldn't want to go to Mars, right? Well, I mean, I'm sure there's some people. But it's a necessary step forward. And, it's like an enterprise that will be like us stepping back, too. Because, like, you got to think about it. The radiation is going to kill us. We can't go out there and just be above ground. We have to get it terraformed and just right. It's kind of like playing with Mass Effect, where it's like you have to get, like, these really cool points to, like, bring it back to life. Which is possible. We can definitely do it, but the reality of that is it's going to take time. It might take a century or two in that lifetime to kind of like get it to where it's human, like worthy. And even then, we're still going to be experimenting with the terraforming points. So nothing's going to be perfect. So the reality is we're going back to hunting and gathering in caves. That's the way it is, because anytime you go under 3 feet of the soil, you're shielded against the radiation. You don't have to deal with the UVs. That's why Elon, like, if I remember correct, had an idea not too long ago that LA shut down, like, with the harshness, which was, he wanted to make underground, like, freaking, like, transit. So just basically you wheel your car up, and at that point in time, after you wheel your car up, you're just able to like just basically go underneath, and it just like jets you where you're supposed to. You don't use gas, you don't use anything. And like I'm assuming for him, he'd be like, you could even charge your Tesla as it's going along. It's like, yes, Elon, way to make it fucking convenient again, thank you. But like, yeah, that's pretty much what I love. Like, SpaceX is amazing though. I dig it. And it's cool to find. This one of the reasons I like streaming No Man's Sky is I just randomly meet these people that are all about science, and I'm about science, so it's just like, what's going on? What are your interests in, like, that scientific field, which is pretty bad. What the fuck? I had to build 3 of them? You're such a dick. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Or maybe I built the wrong one. It's very possible. Oh yeah, that would be why. But I think I can build this. I don't know why, but is that? I mean,
some people think I'm crazy when I ask this question, but what are your thoughts on other intelligent life that not on Earth?
Oh, why do people get crazy about that? I mean, NASA and the government lately has been like, oh god, I gotta get inside real fast. they've actually been a little bit more forthcoming with the point that, like, you know, shit's beginning out there. Not to mention, if you look at the shit that, like, Snowden dropped on the world, you know, it hints at, you know, what we've all been, like, looking at for the last 50 years, that, yeah, we can't be an elitist species and think we're the only fucking thing in a trillion light years and fucking a trillion galaxies. Come on. Are we really that narcissistic to think that we're the only life out there? So yeah, I think that, you know, things might exist. They may not exist exactly like us. They may not exist on the same level than us, and they may exist on a level farther than us that understands time as a dimension. I mean, that would be kind of cool, because, I mean, what's an amoeba think of us? Think of that. And the realm that we would think is a space, to them, to us. So, I mean, the realms of reality always get bigger and smaller in any kind of realm of this, I guess, points. But I don't know. I like to think I'm open-minded.
I don't know, man. When I say I believe in aliens, people think I'm on drugs.
Well, I mean, but that's kind of the biased reality of what people have been taught in society. You know what I mean? It's like when you were growing up and you heard something or you saw something and your parents were like, that no, you didn't see shit, you know what I mean? And you're just like, nah, dude, like, where do fucking imaginary friends come from? Oh yeah, those are just ghosts, you know what I mean? But society teaches you, no, they don't exist, you know what I mean? It's a closed-minded point. It's black and white. This is the reality of it, you know? And it's just the shit that we're fed in order to keep people in line, to be complacent, so not everyone goes hysterical, because unfortunately I don't think everyone can grasp that concept without freaking the fuck out, you know what I mean? And a pandemic starts breaking the fuck out, you know? People want to have this very easy white picket complacent point where they think that once the sky goes above their head and they don't see the sky anymore, which we call this, you know, the no man's sky you see with the stars, disappears and goes to blue because of the fucking, like, lovely point. You know that our atmosphere is actually purple, technically, but it's the only color that doesn't get through with the UV. It just shades it blue. But that's another fun fact, and it's on their own standpoint. But, you know, I think that people, they wait for the canvas. People love canvas. It's almost like, did you ever watch the movie It's Alive? That was amazing, because it was all about, like, how aliens had came to Earth and they had already kind of did their thing of taking over, and then they were just like, oh, hey, by the way,
then again, I feel
we've been here
like
forever.
when you say the word alien, people automatically of some alien they see on TV, but when you say intelligent life, they...
Yeah. No, that's exactly it. They think, like, X-Files instantly, or a big fucking massive gray thing with a skinny body and big black eyes, and, like, you know, that's an alien. I'm like, no, dude, an alien could be a Krogan. You just don't know, alright? I wonder what's inside there. Let's find out. Wait, is my ship, like, landing on top of the freaking tower? Is that... Oh my gosh, there's so much emerald there. It's like a fucking... Oh my gosh, I'm killing myself. Why am I doing this to myself? This is not fair. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I need to kill a tree! I'm sorry, tree. This is nothing personal. Woo! Who would have thought killing a tree would save your life? Right? But...
This is what I love about Twitch. I can talk to people that like the stuff I like.
Dude, seriously, and, like, that's one thing I liked about doing the interactive point of, like, having, like, a live stream and, like, utilizing, because I hear that, like, I'm, like, at least on YouTube, I was one of the very rare ones that utilized the talk-to-speech, like, so, like, I don't have to continuously look down at a fucking screen. I can kind of still play the game and multitask and, like, be able to, like, talk to someone and have an intelligent conversation, which is fun, because, you know, that's what this has become, is, like, if you look at today's society, now we're having interactive TV. You know what I mean? It's like it's evolved from what it used to be. It's like we glue around one TV. Now thousands of us could sit around in thousands of points of, like, the, you know, Earth, and freaking just type and be like, what's up? I'm from, like, South Africa. Or what's up? I'm from California. You know, it's like the endless opportunities are there, and the exponential points that you can grow from learning, from getting to know people, is... It's kind of like one of those things where it's like, once you get a taste of it, you kind of really like it. Because it's like, dude, this is culture. At least that's my humble opinion of it. I can't trade you anything. I don't want your technology. have I been here? Why is this up? I used to get information out of this thing. How did they change that? Did I have to go through you, Mr. Mining Overlord? By the way, he looks like a punk rock dude. Yeah, he just looks like very punk rock. Fine, whatever. I'll come back if I got any, like, Geknip. That's what they function
So
off
what are
of.
your thoughts on that star that was dimming by 40 something a few months ago? I know some people said it could be a Dyson SP.
Oh shit! I did hear about that. Because that was like when Dyson Sphere became hella popular on YouTube. Everyone was doing like videos and shit about the whole concept because the whole Dyson Sphere theory. I love it because it's just like literally a self-replicating point, and that's what I'm kind of hoping. I mean, spoiler alert. This is my predictive spoiler alert. I could be totally fucking wrong on this, but I could totally be right on this. But where I'm thinking where Mass Effect is going is that's exactly what happened. Is the reason why we were there is like they sent Dyson Sphere out there and shit just started creating itself because the whole terraforming thing. But yeah, Dyson Spheres are fucking amazing. Like the whole wobble of it and the way it would black out because there are points in like the stars that they've been finding as we get better, like with the Chandra satellite and like. You know, like all these other things that they're putting into, like Voyager 1 and 2 finally exiting the fucking heliosphere and like going to the edge of the fucking goddamn interstellar fucking freeway and getting down to a point of actually getting to see clarity past just like a hydrogen filled sea of what we call an incubator for life. So, I mean, there's a lot of possibilities where we can get because I think when we really are going to start seeing things in the best quality in pictures is when they get a satellite with a really high quality camera outside of our heliosphere and somehow connect it. But then they have to have like fucking stations to ping it back. But the way we're going, like, we very easily, from what I was told, like Elon was trying to get by like I think it's like 2020. If not 2021, he already wants to have like at least 1 or 2 missions to Mars.
It can be a planet blocking the star unless it a giant blah 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 planet lol.
Yeah, no.
Can't.
Exactly. But there's a lot of cooler stuff too. Like I loved how like NASA just recently started discovering the whole point of like that we do have a 9th planet. Sorry, it's not Pluto for everyone that loved it. It's still technically a planet though. That's why I like hate when people get all pissed off. They're like, yeah, it's not a planet. It's like, well, it's not an accepted technical planet. I mean, it's not what you would call a planet, but it's called a dwarf planet. Like it's a tiny one, you know what I mean, in comparison to the rest of them, and it has a long shape where it's not technically rounded as you would see because of the compression of gravity into one circular area as it presses on the whole fucking time fabric, the space and time continuum. But like, you know, it's like, you know, you look at those things and like, you know, it's like, okay, cool. And then they find this huge fucking thing like Planet X in the edge of our own solar system that flies in the most weird
So what
elliptical
is your
fucking plane.
favorite planet?
Oh, my favorite planet? Damn, that's a good question. I've never been asked that too. That's like fresh. I mean, I hate to say it, but my home planet, I fucking love Earth. Yeah, I'm an Earthly. So I guess I'm very partial to it. But I mean, if I had to pick one not Earth, and I think that's what you're kind of getting at, and yeah, I guess one of the cooler ones you have to look at is Mars, our next door neighbor. You know what I mean? 'Cause the whole venture to get out there, the whole point of like the wild, wild west finally coming back to like where we're going in the world could come back to reality. Okay, I need to get back to my ship. Where the fuck are you, spaceship? I wandered off. I do that in No Man's Sky. It's so easy. You get lost in a sunset, or you get lost in like trying to discover like a freaking like animal or destroy something because you're gathering for like material, and like the quest always continues. 'Cause there really is no ending to this game. I think that's the whole point, that they're just like, oh yeah, by the way, there's no ending. What about you, though? Well, what's your favorite
Mine
planet?
is probably Neptune or Kepler 22b.
Ah, Neptune. All right, Kepler's good. Like that was a good little space drop right there. And what's going on, new viewer? You're more than welcome to chime into our little space chat real quick, or you can kick back and watch the stream. I'm just kind of like cruising around real fast. I was like base building for the most part. Was trying to find more of my shield points. I need to get more material, so I need to go back to my base in order to kind of like size up what I need. Wow, that is one fucking huge chunk of... What are you? That's just iridium just chilling at the very top of that. That is crazy. Alright, anyways, let's go back to the base. Enough dilly-dallying. Oh, that was so lucky. I accidentally hit the wrong button. And I was about to land, but then it was just like, no.
Recently, I've been watching a lot of stuff on rouge planets and supernovas and having a blast learning about all this stuff.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I spent a lot of like my freaking like high school just chilling right after my band practices with like my buddies, and we would just like watch fucking like Discovery Channel and History Channel of like fucking just like space. We're just like, all right, this is what we're doing like the rest of the time, and then all of a sudden just jump on like fucking like Modern Warfare, or not Modern Warfare. This is like Call of Duty 2 days. The Modern Warfare came after that. This is the original World War II days. Alright, let's go ahead and get a little bit more readjusted. So I'm going to need some volt cells. I'm going to need a little bit more of that. Now, I don't have this, though. That's going to be a bummer. Let me see if I can create it, though. Inside, where I don't lose fucking health. I really need to keep into the better habits of doing that. I keep wanting to, and then I don't, and I'm like, fuck my life. It's like not cool. Yeah, I died too much in this game. Oh, I can. I have to make 10 of
Man,
those.
I could go hours talking about all this
Son
space
of a
stuff.
Bitch. Yeah, seriously. I definitely could. Like, I love it. Like, definitely freaking hit that following button, man. Like, anytime I'm on, if I'm like playing, you can always chop shop with me about science. I'm always game. About something new, what's going on top of that. But like, I'm also really interested about like what they're doing with like hadron kaleidoscopes, like in our own backyard, like, and let alone like the UK version of it, which is like supersized, which is amazing. Yeah, one of my brothers, or my brother, and I have people all around me that I call brothers. Everyone's family to me, basically. But my blood brother, who's in New Jersey, had one of his friends who's like actually working in like freaking that area of like freaking scientifical wonders and like smashing atoms together at a fucking like exponential speed and making little wormholes and shit and having a blast. And I actually got to chop shop with him about that, and he was like, dude, you have no fucking clue how much fun this is. And I was like, I really want to know. I really do. Shit. Okay, so we're gonna have to get a lot of crap. And unfortunately, I'm running out of time as I look down on top of this, and I unfortunately do have to go to work in like 5 to 6 hours. So I unfortunately gotta end the stream here. I want to keep going. Like, I was having a lot of fun time chopping shop Viper. So definitely hit that following button,
Just
bro.
before this stream, I had a 6-hour conversation with this dude about Dyson spheres on Discord, and I had a blast.
Isn't it the best thing though? Like, Dyson spheres, I swear, is like a hot topic, and I love talking shop about it because the interesting theories and the whole concept of it, like being born like a long time ago, and like it just being like circulated now, where it's like, if a civilization did exist and they had the technology to do that, they would need a class type 2 power source generation. In order to get that, you would need something like that. Let's all harness 100% of a sun. That is cool, though. I mean, that is really cool. To harness the sun. So badass. But it was nice meeting you, Viper. And for the other person that's hung on there, thanks on for the freaking views. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys and gals around. This is M7, signing out.